Cryptorocker, what's going on, guys? So today it's actually July 5th. So yesterday was 4th of July. Happy 4th of July, everybody in the US. I'm here in northern Finland at the Cryptorocker Studios, and we're looking at the TradingView USD to Bitcoin comparative chart. As you can see here, we're at 6,600. So anyway, everyone that's new to my channel, we're going to be talking about Skycoin today. We're going to be talking about rock and roll. Basically, Cryptorocker, I play rock and roll music. I'm in a rock and roll band. There's rock and roll songs on my YouTube channel. By the way, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel. And then I like to combine rock and roll and cryptocurrencies. And ever since I met, well, we're going to talk about Skycoin, and I met Jane, and I met Angela, and some of the Sky Ledger community members. I've been dabbling in trying to interfuse the two, rock and roll and cryptocurrencies, because cryptocurrencies is basically digital money, essentially. And if you can use those cryptocurrencies to create gains, that we can then use those gains for our friends and our families, and then use those to pursue our passions and our dreams. So I'll be using my crypto gains to pursue my passions and my dreams, which is music. Speaking of, my band Cryptorocker, we have a show coming up July 20th at the Karjurock Finnish Outdoor Festival. It's a big outdoor festival. We're going to be playing the Karjurock, so if you're in Finland, stop by July 20th. And so anyway, so let's look at the, excuse me, let's look at these prices here. Because basically I've been saying, Bitcoin, it's going to hit 9,200, and then from there, if we see enough momentum, it's going to go up to 12, maybe retrace a little bit and go to 14, and then see where we're going to be. That's what I've been saying now for a few months. As you can see, 6,600 isn't much to be excited about, but sort of everybody is sort of excited because we were down to like 5,700 or something like that. And it seems like we are an uptrend. So, and it's July. We have big institutions that are going to start investing money and all these things with Coinbase allowing all kinds of institutional investments and securities and things like that. All kinds of stuff in the news, but those are for other YouTubers to talk about. What I want to talk about is Skycoin. So let's get into it because I have a few things to cover. And next week I have some more news with pertaining to Skycoin, but also tomorrow I'm going to be giving an interview with John Peters from Lifecoin, so that'll be really great as well. I'm excited for that. So the Sky miners have been released, and then they started to actually let us know what the rewards are for having them. So for the few investors that were early on that actually got the Sky miners, the rewards are going to be generous, like Synth was saying. And I believe, now don't quote me on this because I don't know the exact numbers, I don't have them in front of me, but I think it was something like 98 Sky coins you would get in a month for the first few months. And if you have a do-it-yourself one that you build, I think it's something like 38 or 42, something like that, for the first few months, and then they're going to lower it from there. But that's very generous. That would be amazing. So congratulations to everyone that got a Sky miner. I'm really excited about it. I would like to get one myself. I'm working on getting one. So I was actually trying to get one for me and the other guys in the band so we could all be the first rock and roll band to use Sky miners. And, Jane, or if any of you guys are watching, we still would very much like to try to do that. We'll make a cool video about how we're using it, and I think we're working on that. Hopefully I'll be going to Shanghai soon. John was just there. I'll talk to him about his trip to Shanghai tomorrow in the interview with Lifecoin. So anyway, what I wanted to say was, I think if you have a chance, if you're new to my channel, and you want to know rock and roll, and then you want to know what cryptocurrency is in, and why is Cryptorocker talking about Skycoin, because they made these things called Sky miners that are essentially power to the people of a new decentralized internet. So the people that are running these miners, you can actually connect through their miner, through their nodes, and actually use the Skywire internet, which means you're not actually using, you're using a decentralized brand new internet. So you're not going to have to go through Comcast, or you're not going to have to go through your normal internet provider where they can snoop around and take your data and take your information and all these things. We're using Skywire Internet. And that's one of the things that Skycoin does. Like I said, next week we have some news about some of the other features of what the Sky Ledger community is doing and Skycoin itself and the coin hours, because there's a lot involved. But simply, if you want to get some Bitcoin or some Ethereum, what I would suggest, I'm not a financial advisor, you should only invest what you're willing to lose, but you can then either go to this Skycoin website, which I always get to. I find the best way to get to it is just to go to coinmarketcap.com. So I'll go there really quick just to show you. And then from there, you can go to their website. So that's what I like to do. That way you know you're going to the website and it's a clean link to get there. And you can either purchase Skycoins directly on their website, or you can go through some of the exchanges if you're a more experienced cryptocurrency trader. Because I know a lot of people on my channel that watch my channel are very new to crypto, so that's okay. There's also easy ways to do things nowadays. So anyway, I wanted to end this video with a video that I saw in the Telegram group. And like I said, if you get a chance, go to the Skycoin Telegram group. There's lots of information that they're posting all the time. Just wanted to show this one video. Now, this guy is talking about Synth. I met Synth. We had pizza together after the Sky Ledger London conference, and he was there also giving a speech. So I think he is a very unique individual, a very bright and talented individual from my first impression of him. And I think it's really great that he's on the team. So I'm excited because I think things are starting to rock and roll for Skycoin. Things are starting to rock and roll for Cryptorocker. Like I said, July 20th, we're playing an outdoor festival. But anyway, let's end this stream with a video. And that's it. So when this is over, I will see you on the next stream.
Hey, I'm Joe Blackburn. I'm the founder of Cryptorocker Trader. We're a Facebook group. We've got 10,000 at the moment, maybe more than that by the time this video is watched. But being a community leader within the space, social influencer, if you will, it's been my privilege to really be a part of this press conference and this ordeal with Skycoin. Going back to my history a little bit, I started investing in Bitcoin in 2014. I've had numerous opportunities to see different coins from all over, and it's been truly, like I said, it's been a privilege to learn about this team and to understand what this team is doing. Synth, the Mad Hatter is what I want to call him. I want to nickname him that because the guy he's a genius. He's brilliant. He thinks differently than everybody else I've ever met. And I don't say that lightly. To be around people in the space, you're around brilliant minds nonstop. And there's nobody like Synth. He's just that unique. I've really come to appreciate and understand a little bit more about his brilliance because spending the amount of time that I have, especially over the last week, it's just really captivated my attention and truly just showing me what it is to be a genius. It's a beautiful mind all over again. It's something that I have never truly understood about somebody until I met him. He's just that person that understands so much more about this world than anybody else you know. And so I also want to bring this up too. The team he surrounded himself with is just incredible. I'm privileged to be, as well as be part of this team now, and to kind of, ingrain myself into what Skycoin is and what they're doing is a privilege. It's a privilege. I also think that it's something that's going to change the way that we all recognize and see how blockchain's done. It is it's a unique and identifiable, structured, project that has what it's supposed to have to be successful long term. You got the team, you have the funding, and you have a truly unique way of doing things. This team's been here for 7 years. This project's 7 years old. It's something to be said that this is their first press conference ever because they waited until they were ready. That's what's made me so sure about what Skycoin's doing. It's made my decisions to be around these people easy. You just don't find the types of people that are patient, they understand, they recognize what it takes to be successful in this space. You got so many people in a hurry these days. between ICOs, projects that have died off, that that they were rushed into the scene. You look around and you see in Skycoin the patience and the accountability, the structure, as well as the future roadmap. It's all here, laid out in front. You got ex-Bitcoin developers. Some of the original Bitcoin developers are working on this project. This is their baby now. You have one of I think the original Ethereum writer. I think he wrote the white paper as well for Skycoin. But these are people that have so much credibility. They have so much to lose in the space. These people didn't just start doing this. This has been their life for several years now, almost a decade. So when you look at what is going on with Skycoin at the moment and what they're trying to implement, I mean, you got this beautiful miner here. I mean, this looks like a spaceship put into a box. It's not proof of work. It's not proof of stake. It's using the network to mine coins, essentially, nodes. You don't understand what it took to get here. This is 7 years in the making. So I'm honored to be just here around everybody, and this team's incredible. Synth, the Mad Hatter, I will call him that forever after learning so much about him. The miners, 7 years. I mean, what else can you want? It's just a wonderful project.